and welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we're doing another fixture-upper, and this time it's the Kamino Security Clone Trooper. As we all know, we've got the new mould, we've got the new head sculpt inside the helmet, and also we've got the new helmet sort of sculpt on there as well. And to me, it just needs a little bit more kind of attention and care. Hasbro have done a great job. The mould is slightly growing on me. It's not overtaken the original mould or even the bootleg mould of the Clone Trooper yet, but it is growing on me. I think the more we get, the more I'll probably start enjoying it. So first of all, yes, across here we haven't got the black brow, and it is argumentative because the Clone Wars, they don't really generally have a black brow, and that goes for any of the Clone Troopers. Even the Phase 1 Clone Troopers never had the black brow. It was only when it was painted maybe orange for like Waxer and stuff like that, that it actually was more apparent. So on some of the clones of my customs, I have scraped away the white, and sometimes I've left it black. But I just think this guy, just to bring that brow across, to get in line with those details on there, it needs to be black, and to make it more realistic as well, rather than being on the Clone Wars. The other sort of part as well is this leg. These bands shouldn't go all the way around, they should stop about here, and then we should have a line coming straight down, very much like the actual Imperial Clone Trooper, shall I say. Their line comes to here, and they don't actually continue around to the back of the thigh. And that's kind of it really for the actual body itself. I mean, that's what I'm going to look at, but the main thing I want to have a go at is getting inside and getting that Morrison's head out. As you can see in there, it's all inside, but the main part is actually getting the helmet off and pulling him out and keeping it all intact as well. So I would like to have this guy have a removable helmet, and it's going to be my first attempt at actually painting a human head. So without further ado, let's just crack on with it. So if you like the channel and you like the content, then please give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. It helps the channel immensely, and I know the love. Thank you. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is just use some acetone, some cotton bud sticks, and then just going to go over the lines here just to remove the paint, and then do the strip. Welcome back, and this is the finished article, the Kamino Clone Trooper fixed, as in to my standards, I guess. And I've actually quite enjoyed doing this. It's a little bit more kind of advanced, I guess, for painting and whatsoever, but I would say it's worth giving it a go. So first off, doing the helmet and taking out the head. I just kept boiling it. In the video it seems only a few seconds, but I did keep going back and forth, and eventually I just had an idea of just getting it inside out. So I just kind of pushed down on the helmet from the top, and the head actually just literally just popped off. Now I don't know whether because I boiled it for quite a bit. Obviously I put it in the kind of like the spoon thing, so it didn't actually touch the metal, so I don't want it to melt. And yeah, it came out alright. It was slightly a little bit warped, as in the helmet, so I just put it back in there and kind of elongated it and stretched it out and stuff like that. But once you pull it back over the head, it does kind of widen itself once more. And then obviously the next part I did is just the lines down here. You saw me put the acetone on there. I did put a little bit too much on here to sort of repaint on the white, which doesn't really show up off camera, but on camera it just looks milky white. But I've done this side, I haven't actually touched this one up, so as you can see, you can do it with the acetone, but be a bit more patient than I did with this side, because it just didn't want to move at all. And then just putting down the lines on the side, which is a great match. So the paint that we used before for Commander Wolf and Comet, which is this one here, which is XF82 Ocean Grey 2 RAF, and it's a really good close-up match. So next up, I went over with the gun, just gave it a quick little silver over it. I didn't really spend much time on it, I just kind of splashed a little bit of silver on there, just give it a little bit of detail. And that's that on that one. But really the main part is actually the helmet. So I've gone around and done the black trim on there. I think it just brings the helmet down, just kind of brings a little bit more kind of sort of realistic to it, and kind of breaks up that all white. So I've just gone all the way around with the black, and also painted in the black vent that's on the back there, and it's pretty cool. So the big moment of truth really is the helmet, and obviously painting the face underneath. So this is my first ever custom face print, and I did it quite a few times. But before getting into him with the helmet as well, just a quick nod to Clone Custom 7567. I'll put his description down below, and he has a YouTube channel as well, and he cut out the little nose bit down here just underneath, so when it actually fits over the Stormtrooper, well, back over the Clone Trooper, you can make it removable, and it's not going to keep skimming on that nose there. So it's a great shout out, and absolutely a superb idea on that one. I still need to go over with the head with a matte finish that I haven't yet, because I haven't actually got a matte finished thing. I've only got a gloss. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the head, how it's turned out, and skin tone and everything like that is not my greatest kind of forte, shall I say. So I watched a few videos on YouTube, which I will put in the description down below. Definitely the best one that helped me by a long shot. And as you can see, just from a few little bits, doing skin tone is not for the faint-hearted. It is a lot of kind of paints and messing up. The blotch of yellow kind of went crazy, but yeah, it's just trying to find those different shades and different colours. And obviously being a New Zealander who's slightly a little bit darker skinned, just trying to find it on there. And I think he turned out alright. From JW Customs a little while back in the fan mail, he did give me a few custom Rex heads. I mean, obviously just look at the different paints on there, but you can see where I got the skin tone on there, and I was just trying to different sort of colours just to go through, but that was just chucked on there. But you can see the practice kind of marks just to get that kind of skin colour, because when it's on a bit of paper, yeah, it looks okay, but I did them quite a few times and they come up quite orange when I actually put them up on camera. But and obviously we got, this is the Captain Rex one. But I'm kind of happy with this guy. He kind of looks more animated than he actually looks more realistic. And on the shelf, he looks fine standing next to the others. So I'm actually generally happy how he actually physically turned out. and just on the back as well. And apart from that, I think it's pretty cool. I didn't do the white on the back, but it's just because my Tamira white isn't in the best condition. I need to get out there, and now we've gone into another lockdown. It's just a little bit harder to get one ASAP. But you can do that if you like, or just keep it as that. But the main parts for me was the legs and having a really good go at doing the head paint. So, what do you guys think? Are you going to go out and try that, or have you already tried this? You can comment down below. I'll be posting more pictures of this guy on Instagram, which is in the description, and also the other links that I have said in the video. And you can subscribe and comment away. And until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.